welcome back to the Montezuma Blitzball League today. This is the 2026 opening day. We have a great matchup today between the Aztecs, who just came off a World Series win, going up against a brand new looking Sluggers team with Russell and Carson making their appearance on the Sluggers. So should be a great game today. We'll get right into the interviews.
I'm here with Matthew, team captain of the Aztecs. Matthew just had a MVP season at the plate, on the mound, and then obviously y'all won the World Series ultimately. So what are y'all looking to do this year? And you brought back Connor and his little brother Kyle. So what are your goals for today? Obviously get the win, but what are you looking to see happen today?
Just the same thing we did last year, same intensity we brought all year last year. We're three very competitive guys, and we'll just drive each other to be better today. And yeah, I think we can take them. So
We're here with the captain of the Sluggers, Kyle. Had a rough end to the year last year, but ultimately you got Russell and his little brother on the team now. So what are you looking to do, bounce back this year and going up against a very good team in the Aztecs?
Yeah, it should be a good opening day. I love coming out and competing the first game, and we got home. So Russell should start and should lock it down, and hopefully we can come out of this one with a win.
All right, Sluggers are ready. Well, the Sluggers did win the bat toss. They will be the home team. And we got Russell will be starting for the Sluggers on the mound. Russell had a pretty solid year on the mound last year. He had one of the lowest whips in the league. Just happened to give up a home run in every game. And Matthew will be leading off for the Aztecs. All right, here we go. First pitch of the 2026 season. Russell throws a screwball outside. Yes, as y'all can see, we have added a backstop. Got our logo custom painted on there. Very excited things to come for this 2026 season. Matthew batted .556 last year with 6 home runs. Swings and misses through a slider for strike one. 6 home runs with the highest on-base percentage, most RBIs. So we'll see if he can continue his dominant streak on the plate today. Gets it for strike 2. 3-2 is the count to Matthew. In play, screwball right to Carson. What a play from Carson. That ball was drilled up the middle. Matthew hits it very hard, but Carson just happened to be standing in the perfect spot for the first out of the game.
Let's go, Carson. Way to grab that. Let's go, Carson. Hold it. What a grab.
Now Connor coming back. Struggled last year at the plate, but he has made the decision to switch to lefty. So we'll see how he does at the plate. 2-0 pitch to Connor. 5-0, don't want to bring back Matthew to the plate. Fouled it into the zone for strike 1. 5-1 is the count. Slider in play up the middle. Russell fields it. He will miss it. That will be a base hit for Connor on an error. Just gets past Kyle's hands. That will be the first base runner of the game for the Aztecs. Now we got Kyle, Connor's younger brother, making his first appearance in the Montezuma Blitzball League. First pitch that Kyle sees. Almost hits him. 2-0 is the count. Misses outside. 3-0 is the count to Kyle. In play. Carson's getting under it. He will make the catch. What a play by Carson. Kyle hits it just short of the home run. It wouldn't have been gone, but that is still a tough play to make. But Carson is looking on fire today defensively.
Let's go, Carson. Bro, let's freaking go. Way to get that. Way to help your pitcher out.
Carson making his debut as well. So far is looking, can't get any better than that defensively. The 2-0. Great take from Matthew. Don't know how he left that one. Do they even want to pitch to Matthew here? Screwball in foul territory. Russell did not make it. The 5-0 just misses outside. Matthew will take his base. That will bring Connor back up to the plate. 2 outs. Connor back up to the plate after he hit a dribbler up the middle to get on base. Can he do it again? Score Matthew. First pitch misses outside. Slider leaves it behind him. 2 is the count. Russell struggling to throw strikes. Great slider on the outside for strike 1. Can't play so much better than that. Can Russell get out of it here? What does he go with? Be huge if he could end it here to have Kyle on the mound for the rest of the game. In play, fouls it off again. And Connor keep battling where Russell will end it here. What a pitch from Russell. Great knuckleball, top of the zone. Can't get much better than that. Russell gets out of the jam.
Let's go, Russell. Come on. Hey, way to trust your stuff there. Way to trust that pitch.
All right, Matthew coming in now for the Aztecs. Starting it here on the bump. Kyle, leadoff batter for the Sluggers, is coming up to the dish. Kyle looking to have a bounce back year with a brand new team in Russell and Carson. Here we go. First pitch to Kyle. Curveball in play right to Connor. Connor fields it cleanly. Quick 1 out. 1 pitch, 1 out. Very efficient to get the first out of the inning. If the Aztecs are able to throw strikes and not walk too many people. First pitch gets it. 1-1 is the count. Curveball just misses up. 2-1 is the count to Russell. Screwball in play. Matthew bobbles it. Can he stay with it? He is out at first. Great defensive play from Connor. Coming from Kyle. Man, I'm going to get them two mixed up.
All right, you're good.
All right, Carson, Russell's little brother, making his debut in the Montezuma Blitzball League. Slider, great pitch from Matthew for strike 2. 3-2 once again after the over speed limit in play. What does Matthew go with here? Knuckleball gets the inside, does not matter. 3 up, 3 down from Matthew. Aztecs still looking dominant on the mound as ever. Kyle coming on the mound for the Sluggers here. Was the runner-up for Cy Young last year, had a .75 ERA. Kyle versus Kyle. Who is the better Kyle? First matchup of the day. See what happens here. First pitch, rising slider just misses outside for ball 1. 3-0 is the count. Swing and a miss for strike 1 on the inside pipe. Great pitch from Kyle. We'll redo it. 4-2 once again. Gets the outside right at 80. Great pitch from Kyle for the first out of the inning. Matthew back up to the plate. The 2 and only ranked players in our league going head-to-head. First pitch, misses with the slider inside. Kyle not afraid to pitch to Matthew, so we'll see how that goes today. Slider just misses again. Great discipline from Matthew.
Maybe if I say Matthew is definitely hitting a home run here, I'll jinx it.
I'm talking these pitchers are missing by inches and Matthew is laying off of them. Great knuckleball from Kyle for strike 1. 2-1 is the count to Matthew. Slider misses just up. Matthew staying very disciplined at the plate. Kyle's not thrown a single fastball yet. Only sliders and knuckleballs. Slider misses again to make it 5-1. Misses with the screwball. Matthew will get on base. First pitch to Connor. Screwball. Hits him. 3-0's pitch to Connor. Slider. Fouls it off for strike 1. 4-1. Kyle seems to be getting behind in these counts. Can he bounce back? Screwball in play right to Kyle. Fields it. No one is there at second. With the second out of the inning. Matthew does advance to second, but Connor does ground out. First pitch to Lil Kyle. Slider just misses. Base hit from Lil Kyle here will be clutch. Probably bring in Matthew at second. In play to Russell. Russell fields it. And he will make the play for the 3rd out of the inning.
Bobbled it, but hey, it works.
Kyle does walk a runner, but that will still gets out of the inning. All right, Connor is coming in on the mound for the Aztecs. He was the postseason MVP last year. One of the key reasons for the Aztecs winning World Series. 1-0 misses inside. All right, 2-1 pitch to Connor. Curveball misses low. 3-1 pitch to Kyle. Fouled back. Kyle just misses out one to make it 3-2. 3-2. What does Connor go with here? Slider, what a pitch. Unhittable from Connor.
Oh, that's a crazy pitch.
All right, Russell. First pitch, slider hits it. Gets the middle of the zone. Connor filling up the zone. All right, 2-0-2 is the count. 83. 0-2. Connor is filling up the zone. Gets the swing and a miss on a low curveball. Great pitch for Connor. Carson, first pitch to Carson. Slider just misses. That is an insane pitch from Connor. Fastball gets the bottom of the zone for strike one. In play down the first base line. Kyle picks it up, and they will make the play. Another 1-2-3 inning from the Aztecs. They are looking dialed in on the mound. We're still scoreless here in the top of the third. Both teams have been lights out here on the mound. See what if the Aztecs or the Sluggers can get anything rolling here in this next inning. First pitch. Knuckleball misses.
Alright, let's get strikes to Matthew. You can't just walk. We gotta test him out.
Alright, 2-0 is the count. Screwball fouled back. 2-1 is the count to Matthew. Slider in play, that is going, and that will be gone. Opposite field home run from Matthew. Solo shot for the first run of the game.
Freaking A, bro. We had to test him anyways. Freaking pisses me off.
Comes in on the inside slider, takes it the opposite way.
The 2-1 pitch. He hits it deep to right field, and it's gone. Matthew absolutely crushes a slider to right field. Matthew with a solo home run to take the lead.
We're back. Let's go.
All right, Connor coming back up to the plate after that solo shot from Matthew. Knuckleball misses it up. Hits him. 2-0. Swing and miss is 84. Auto ball. Clips the bottom of the zone for strike one. 4-0 is the count to Connor. Hits him again. 2 hits in the at-bat. Aztecs are starting to find it here in the top of the third. All right, low Kyle coming back up to the plate with no outs and Connor on first. Swings and misses on the slider for strike one. 0-1 to low Kyle. Slider right to Kyle, turns it around. No one is covering second again. They had the opportunity twice for a double play. Didn't get it in either times to make it man on second with 1 out. All right, Matthew back up to the plate after his opposite field home run. See if he can't do it again. Knuckleball clips the top. What a pitch. 0-1 to Matthew. Knuckleball almost hits him. Swings and misses on an outside slider to make it 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Slider, Matthew waves at it. Expands on the zone for the second out of the inning. What does Kyle go with here? Can Connor bring in Matthew? First pitch. Foul back to Screwball for strike one. The 0-1. Submarine knuckleball. Don't see that from Kyle much. Trying to get creative here in the top of the third. The 1-1. Rising slider. Gets the inside. Great pitch for strike two. 2-2. Can Kyle get him here? Just misses up. Make it 3-2. 4-2. Gets them a chase. Kyle slows it way down to get the strikeout, third out of the inning. All right, Connor, after that dominant second inning, coming back on the mound, trying to close this game out. All it does take is 1 home run from the Sluggers to tie it up.
Hit yourself a home run, Kyle's baby up. Let's go.
Kyle, leadoff batter, needs to get on base. First pitch, disgusting slider. Ain't doing nothing about that. 1-1 is the count. Curveball lands it again. 2-2 is the count. This is inside again. 4-2. Kyle trying to work it back from an 0-2 count. This is outside. Can the Sluggers get the first base runner of the game? And play right to Connor. Connor picks it up for an easy out. Aztecs are still dialed on the mound. Sluggers are looking for anything at this point.
Hey, look at me. Step out, okay? Step out. Put your foot out. Sit on the slider.
All right, Russell up to the plate. Outside, but 82 to Connor. to Russell. Misses over the speed limit again. 1-0 after 2 re-pitches. Slider hits him. Hits him in back-to-back pitches. That will be the first base runner of the game for the Sluggers.
Way to take that. Come on. Let's go, Russell. Come on, Carson. Get us going.
Carson trying to keep the things going here in the bottom of the third. Curveball. Carson hacks at it for strike 1. Gets the top of the zone for strike 2. Connor working in a new sinker looking pitch there. Hits him. 2-2. Can Carson battle back? In play, that is up the middle. That gets past Lil Kyle. Russell will stay at second. First base hit of the year for Carson.
Let's go, Carson.
Aztecs talking it over on the mound. Do they stay with Connor or does Matthew come in? Looks like they will leave in Connor. Base hit, probably scores a run as of Russell. First pitch to Kyle. In play, that gets by Connor. He will be safe. Everyone is safe. Bases loaded. That will bring up Russell once again with the bases loaded, only 1 out in the inning. All right, Aztecs talking it over. They will make the change to Matthew. A walk at this point would tie the game.
Wait for your pitch. Okay, it's probably gonna be a slider. He's landing the slider. All right, you got it. You can hit, Matthew. Hey, believe in yourself, okay?
Big at bat here. Biggest at bat of the game by far. Matthew taking his time. Curveball, Russell leaves it. Matthew cannot afford to walk him here. Slider hits him. One more hit that will tie the game. Knuckleball misses outside, make it 3-0.
Let's go, baby, come on. 1 run. Ball and play, we win.
If I'm Russell here, I am not swinging until I get a strike. Russell, foul back, 82. But it was over the speed limit. 3-0 once again. Fastball misses. What does Matthew go with here? Got to get back into the count. Riser, that is deep. Will that go? Walk-off grand slam from Russell.
Let's go.
Russell with his first base hit of the year, first home run of the year in the biggest spot.
Swung on, crushed, and gone. A grand slam.
Sluggers come back from a 1-0 deficit in the last inning. Wow, you can't make it up any better than that. What a game for opening day. You can't have a much better game than that. Sluggers turned it around there in the bottom of the last inning. Russell clutched up. First hit of the year in the biggest spot. We're here at the Sluggers after being shut out in the first 2 innings, and then it all started with Russell getting hit twice, getting on base, and then all 3 of y'all were hitting the ball very well and ended up in a walk-off. So what are your thoughts on the game in general?
It was close all the way to that last inning. You know, gave up that home run to Matthew. I felt like, yeah, I threw a good pitch and he just was able to hit it. But yeah, kudos to this man getting on base, starting it off and then finishing it as well. So.
Yeah, Russell, y'all didn't have a single base runner there until you got hit twice from Connor, and then everything just started clicking there. Also, what was going through your mind when you hit that grand slam to walk it off?
Well, first, I think we're like a team of momentum. So when I got hit twice, then that kind of got the momentum started. And he wasn't throwing strikes very much. So when I yeah, he wasn't throwing strikes, and I just missed the first one. But I guess you can say I didn't miss the second one.
All right, Sluggers advanced to 1-0 after a crazy last inning comeback to make the final score 4-1. Great stuff from the Sluggers today. I here with the Aztecs captain, Matthew. Matthew, y'all were lights out on the mound the first 2 innings, solo home run, top of the third, and then they just started putting the bats on ball there in the last inning. So what are your thoughts on the game in general?
Yeah, it's completely my fault. I don't know what I was thinking there. First off, Connor should have probably stayed in the game there. He's struggling with the speed limit a little bit, and it kind of hurt him because when he slow it down, they were putting a bat on the ball a lot in the last inning. But still, I should have kept him in and let him get out of that. And then in a 4-1 count, you don't throw a riser high. So That was pretty retarded, but yeah, I don't know. Bounce back. Teams that won the championship are now 0-3 on their first game. So I don't know, but
Yeah, if I'm correct, I think that's the first time y'all started the year 0-1. I believe y'all have won y'all's first game every year. So what are you looking to do in these next upcoming games to get things turned around?
just don't let it get to you. I mean, obviously the Sluggers are going to be a very good team this year, going to be contending, and don't let that get to you. We played our hearts out. We were the better team through 2 innings, and yeah, like you said, threw a perfect game for 2 innings, and then I sold. So yeah, lock it back in, and we'll be back. I'm not worried about it, but yeah.
All right. Sluggers now 1-0, Aztecs 0-1.